a thrill to be here in the great outdoors, and I just want to say that really, when you think about it, we're standing on the shoulders of our former president, who actually was our former governor. So it's with particular pride as New Yorkers that we're able to launch this program modeled after the Civilian Conservation Corps that was the vision of FDR so many generations ago. And at a time when our country needed to be lifted up. We had endured a depression that people never could have imagined would take us down the way it did. Millions of people were unemployed and losing their homes and felt that had no opportunity. It was a hopeless time in our country. And a program like this was so brilliant in its conception when you think about it, because we had needs. Our environment needed to be protected. We had the ability to create state parks and access through roads and bridges and to preserve our incredible heritage as a country, but also to find meaningful work from people who otherwise would have languished along the sidelines. So it restored dignity to people's lives. And that's something that we should be proud of, again, as New Yorkers, and here today to do what the governor has asked us to do, which is to replicate this program and encourage young people to step forward as the next generation of stewards and keepers of our environment through a program called the Excelsior Conservation Corps. And it's so exciting for us because when you think about it, there are going to be 50 young people, and today we're sending out the call. We're looking for 50 good people to be that millennial class, the inaugural class of this program starting this January, a 10-month program which is going to expose them to so much. It's going to give them opportunities for leadership, to engage in outdoor activities that are meaningful and helpful to us as residents of our state, but to also lead them toward a career. And that's the best part in my judgment, to give the opportunity, just as FDR did generations ago, to give them meaningful work that's contributing to the vitality of our state.
So New York, as the Lieutenant Governor mentioned, is the actual birthplace of the Civilian Conservation Corps. After the 1929 stock crash, Governor Franklin Roosevelt put 10,000 men to work in state forestry projects. And then shortly after his inauguration as president, in 1933, he signed the legislation creating the CCC, also known as Roosevelt's Tree Army. So you can hardly go to any place in a state park around the New York State and not have the benefit of the work that the Civilian Conservation Corps did, whether it was building the Veterans Memorial Highway in Whiteface to the buildings here to some of the work around the state. So it's extraordinary work that was done. And thanks to the governor, we are embarking on a new program that will we'll rededicate ourselves to bring young people to the work that we all need to be done in preserving our environment. DEC is extremely fortunate to be a partner and a benefactor from the work that's going to be done here, and we're thrilled to be a participant. It's part of our mission is to bring young people into the environmental movement, to the conservation movement, and to develop professionals who will carry on the legacy for all of us into the future. We are at a delicate time in our environment, and we have a huge challenge ahead of us with respect to climate change and all of the other impacts that we're feeling. And part of the solution is to develop a core of professional young people who know about the environment, who care about it, and can contribute to all of our successes. So it's a great day to be here. We're thrilled to be part of this announcement and look forward to working over the years to implement the vision that Governor Cuomo had in putting this Excelsior Conservation Corps together. So it's thanks to the governor and his vision on natural resource protection and environmental protection that we're here today. So we really appreciate the opportunity.